broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey Buzzers, the countdown has begun for a show that we've all been waiting for. I'm Alikona Bradford, and you are joining us for a season premiere party for Hit the Floor. Now you'll notice we have some brand new hosts with us, so let's get an intro, guys.
Hi guys, I'm Janeisha John.
And I am Cameron Penny, and we're so excited.
We have
our guest OG over here in this corner.
Hey,
yes,
y'all.
Miss Kyle Hart,
Love y'all. Thank you so much for
a.k.a.
having me.
Sex on legs.
Oh, I mean, okay, just say it how it is.
I'm been saying.
Oh, can we get that
It's time to
extension
turn up
in
the
there?
heat.
What?
That's how your character was described in the pilot, wasn't it? Sex
Yeah,
on legs.
Sex on legs.
Sex on
Yeah,
legs. Time
thanks
to
to
turn up.
him.
January 18th.
Yes, and in my other corner here we have the mastermind behind it all.
Hi.
Italian stallion, James Rosa. You better own that title. Own that title.
All right.
Okay.
I've owned it. It's mine. Don't anyone know? You're
It's
not.
mine.
No, you're not an Italian stallion.
So-
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Think of an
oh.
Italian
Title
pony or
taken.
something.
Title taken.
Good.
Well, either way, I was trying to give you guys a little bit of a competitive introduction because we're gonna play a little game.
I'm ready to fucking fight.
Oh,
Sorry.
Totally.
Sorry. Here's what happens. I get so excited when I come here because I know that you allow terrible words.
Ding ding.
Wait, ding ding. That's the fight sound.
That's the fight sound.
I thought that
Okay,
was like
but
Pee Wee's
not-
Playhouse where I said the magic word. I was like, the magic word is fuck. Yeah. I get excited because I can swear here and then it just comes out. But I won't. I'm
No,
sorry.
No, swear, because that gives me permission to swear. so,
Oh, and you guys are new. Let it out. Let it. Give it like kind of.
Oh yeah, I got some things ready.
Listen, you have hit the floor here now, so you get it corrupted right now. You need to just.
No, listen, because first season, all your sex scenes. Oh my gosh.
Do you like them?
Do I like them? Ask my lotion that was just gone.
Oh
Every time you came on, it's like pause the DVR.
All right,
and I
it's
come
already
back.
more filthy than it's.
yeah.
Welcome.
Well,
Welcome
I've
to
heard
AfterBuzz
season 3
TV.
is about to be even more
better.
sex stuff.
It is.
We've moved. Except
So I
we
need
have
2 lotions. I
Yes,
need
we
to
have.
go get-
Good, because there's a lot of
a lot of stuff happening.
crisscrossing with different sexualities.
Well,
Very
My
much
goodness.
so.
There you go.
Absolutely. Because
And-
we.
yeah. No, I'm just
I
saying.
mean, because you're in the show, but I was gonna say, because obviously we have Jude and we have Zero, but then we have you who are now married.
yes.
But I'm wondering how faithful she is, because obviously it's not a legitimate.
I mean, let's go back to the scene. Kyle's like, "Will you marry me?" And I promise to cheat on you a lot.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is no faithfulness there, but there is the faithfulness as a friend to give her citizenship. There you go.
Yeah.
But will there be any girl on girl? I can see Zero and Jude, but will there be you and Raquel?
Well,
'Cause actually,
Really? I don't see that. I don't see that.
I would hope, because our engineer.
I would hope.
Our
He
engineer,
just went and got
Alexis,
2
likes
containers
girls.
of Jergen. He's hoping to get that
really,
lotion ready.
really
Yeah.
going for it.
I mean, listen, if I can watch
He went to
Zero and Jude
Costco.
do they thing like this,
I
definitely
think that
to
y'all
see.
need to watch the new sex little snippet
VH1
that
has been
VH1 just
coming out with
released something today, and I had no idea that I was in it. But there is only one blonde on the show, and that is me.
that's you.
So and I'm like, oh.
You're in the scene.
I forgot I did that too. Well, check. Check.
Oh, Lord.
If you want to explore all of your creativity and all of your talents on one show in 3 years, bam! This is the man. This is the guy that's going to give it to you.
Well, God bless you. Well, I will say that
bless
when
you.
we come back on January 18th, we're 9:00, but all season long we're a 10:00 show.
Yeah.
After that,
Okay.
so that might give us a little
Spicy.
license to exactly to
Just a little license. Just
a
tiny
little license. It's
Yeah.
I did an interview and I called the show this season a skin carnival.
Oh,
Carnival
okay.
and skin. One of
Wait,
those
hold
two.
on.
That's juicy, right?
So as it came out of my mouth, I was like, "Oh, there's the quote." But that's the truth. For
It
this
really
season.
is.
But I have to. We always lead with how sexy it's going to be, and which is all very true. But I have to just give it up to Kat and to all the cast and the writers that we have. This season is so dramatic. It's so juicy. They are all pushed to like the limit acting wise. There's so many of those scenes that you're just like. That everyone knows the cast is beautiful. Everyone knows that the show is sexy. But
what can you do?
We're gonna break your heart. We're gonna like make you believe in love, and we're gonna stop your hearts all at the same time.
You said though you described the show this year as like the dynasty, and I know you love Dynasty and it's from the '80s. But if this were to be a traditional Chinese dynasty, who would be Genghis Khan this season?
Oh my God, you can drop some Genghis Khan on me this season. I will say that when we left season 2, Lionel pulled a big power play and managed to get herself as the head of the Devils. But it was Yelena that did a little. She was really the brain behind that one and putting her in the chair.
We can't say the B word on this show, right? Because
brain. We don't say brain here. Which one? Which word can't we?
Lionel. I mean, their relationship between Lionel and Yelena is. Toxic. It's two villains.
But here's the thing, though. Don't you guys think, okay, this is my theory, because now she's happy and in love, and sometimes when that happens, you let your guard down, right? So I'm just wondering if this season, her being all involved with Terrence, if that's going to, knock her off her block a little bit.
Once a brain, always a brain.
Well, the relationship of Yelena and Terrence will be very interesting when we come back because... First, you're seeing, they've been through all ups and downs and everything. They're finally back together, and then he breaks his leg. So it's kind of like now they're in a situation where she is the puppet master and she can make all these things happen, but that's nothing that she can control. So now she's in a situation where here's my heart, and now you're gimpy. So it's kind of like, and what happens,
Yeah.
So there's I call it the dynasty season, but I think there is a lot of power moves that go on, and sometimes you might be with someone that isn't as powerful, or you might be with someone who that person over there might be more like, who knows, and what tempts you and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of interesting pairings that kind of, I wouldn't say come out of nowhere. We obviously lay our groundwork, but they happen in an interesting way, and sometimes the other thing happens. Sometimes you have cross goals, and that bad things can happen.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. He just like give us something.
Oh my God.
No, he can't give some away because that's the thrill of the show. James leaves and the other writers leave us with a cliffhanger every single episode. So what? Did someone say cat?
No.
Oh my God!
Voices.
No, but we watched the premiere this weekend and we got to watch episode 1 and 2 all in one night. And I left with, and I'm not even joking, not just because I'm on the show and I love my castmates and him, but I'm just like shaking. I'm like, I have to see more. I'm left literally just like salivating going, this is not fair. And now I see what the audience is going to do. I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a year. And I'm so proud of the writers because we can't do shit without them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have no script. I have no Kyle. I have nothing. And I can't make up all that stuff. So, and vice versa with everybody else. So this year, not only is it just always hot, it's just, like he said, the drama and the heartfelt stuff that's going to happen. It's so good.
But we can get into some specifics. There have been commercials. There have been things that people
Oh,
have
yeah.
seen. Entertainment Weekly had the first 12 minutes of the show because we're all aware that we've been away for a minute.
Right.
And so we're
Can you give us an explanation? Because I'm sure fans were like, why? I don't understand. Did you guys ever get an explanation?
Fortunately, in a situation like this, Kat is an actress on the show, and my only job is to make a great show. So fortunately, I'm not, and Kat's not, we have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
So there's certainly frustrations on our part as well at certain points where we're just like, what's going on? And when fans are like, bitch, what's going on with the show? You're just like,
he said it first.
I was going to get punched.
who said bitch wasn't allowed?
I don't want to call her character because I don't know Logan personally, but her character between her and Lionel.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first person to call really anyone on the show a bitch. Yelena or Lionel or Zero or
Anyone's
Derek.
been a bitch.
Zero needs to come out.
Yeah. Oh, let me ask you this
well.
question because
Yeah.
I'd read an interview. You said from the get-go you already had the intention of pairing the two. It wasn't like the season started and then you
For
thought
sure.
Yeah.
maybe I'll. So when you were casting it, what made you decide to cast two men that were your all-American manly men and not have one be that stereotypical, slightly, feminine,
Well,
for lack of better words?
There wasn't, what I was looking for with the actors to play those roles is because even before they went and hooked up, they had very, very specific, very unique A, storylines, and B, characters.
Yeah.
So, I needed somebody who could play like that phony baloney god thing, someone who could bawl, someone who looked like, the devil in disguise, and who had that kind of like
blonde hair, blue eye.
that's
type of
or,
thing.
or that like that kind of you just know like he's trouble. Yeah, but sexy trouble,
Bad
right?
boy.
And on the flip side, I knew I needed someone who really was someone who could play Oscar's son, someone who really wanted that approval, someone who in Brent we found someone who's very like he has this puppy dog quality that
Very
is
much.
very endearing, but also you can see him making shitty decisions. And I was also looking for actors who could. I knew it was coming up, so I needed like two people who would have the chops and who would have the ability to have for two brand new characters on the show. They were gonna have a lot of story on their shoulders halfway through.
I know, because that would be kind of weird to come in and be like, oh, you're kissing today. Like, what?
Right.
Oh, yeah, he
Well,
had to,
it's
he had
like,
to
I
put,
gotta what?
well, James had to pull them like aside secretly, like secretly, and be like, I need you in my office, at noon. You know what I mean? They're like, oh God, I'm getting fired. Or
I like
whatever.
that. I want to hear. Yeah, I like Kat's version of the story.
It's like, go home, watch Brokeback Mountain, and come talk to me.
No, well, with those guys, I never, and Kat can attest, I never give cast any sort of advance warning about what's
Nothing.
coming out. Although you got like a moment before. That's funny, but
I want to. We'll get into
there.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's only been a couple of times where I've said, okay, you really need to know what's coming up because you got some heavy lifting coming, blah blah blah. So I called Brent and Adam into my office. And they weren't in one. Adam was not in town. Brent was. Brent was like halfway home from shooting the day, and I was like, "Oh, I just want to talk about like the rest of the season, but we can talk on Monday." And he's like, "No, I can come in now." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, great." He comes over. I bring him up to my office, and we're talking, and I'm saying, and so I like say, "This is what's going on." And he was like, totally shocked, but he was like, "That's so cool." Like it was really like because you're new on a show, and you're given this opportunity to like. The show is really, there's so many couples on the show, and really on Hit the Floor, that's kind of when, as a character, you kind of click in, is when you have a love story, and Jude didn't have one at that point, and Zero's was ending.
That
with
was so
Yelena.
unexpected.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
so,
Uh-huh.
now what was unexpected, that was unexpected for Brent and Adam. The flip side is they each thought they were being fired.
Yeah.
When they
I'm
were
pretty
coming,
sure.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, wait, what? Anytime James calls you over to the side, you're going, what? What did I do wrong?
like I've got a hand, like
no,
a
it's not
depth
that.
sickle,
I
like
mean,
a,
it happened to me first season, and I was on set, and I had no earthly idea that you remember that when I was in that crazy red dress, we were about to do the Paramount dance, and I was handing that check, and I did not know my purpose. I just was going the whole season thinking Kyle's just trying to get money, hustler, sleeping with all the dudes, whatever.
Love that cat.
Yes. But then James goes, come here. I need
right,
to talk to
because
you.
she was doing the scene, and I
Do
was
the
like,
scene.
there's something missing from the scene. Oh, she doesn't know what's going. So I was like, this when you need the performance, you have to. And so
He had
then-
to tell me. And he goes, well, you have a husband and he's in jail. Now, go do the scene. I'm like, I'll be right back.
Right. This was her. Got it. And so, but I mean, that's just the nature of the show.
Yeah, and I was so excited. But then I'm like, God, I'm a slut. Wow, I
Now
don't
you're
love
a baller.
A
is what you
baller.
are.
You are kind of a
little, you know.
She is. Kyle is a sex-positive character. There's
Yes.
no
Sex
shame in her
positive,
game.
yes.
She's
Yeah.
brilliant. She's
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
There's
You
there's-
own it, and that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Like,
It is
I like
so
the show.
fun to own, Kyle. I mean,
But you know, talking about Brent and Adam and Kat, they all for me fall into the same category, which is they're all really, really loved characters and really, really loved storylines because they all will go for it and they will all commit. We're giving you this. No, but I'm saying like we gave Brent and Adam storyline. I mean, and really they were challenged before that. Adam, you're gonna have sex in a confessional.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going? Okay, that's great.
That
It's
was
Olivia's
a hot
funeral.
scene.
They all, Jude, you're gonna threaten Raquel with deportation, have her kid taken away. Like, well, oh, well, all right, well, shit. So it's like in for Kat, it's like every script is like, I need you to. I'm gonna have sex with a guy in a locker, and all right, well, sounds good. But they will just go for it, and that's so the thing for me, which is so great about these three, and it's true of the whole cast, is that the show. The more I ask, the more they deliver, and that just makes me want to ask more of them. Mm-hmm. And so now we're left with a season 3 where I push the hell out of everybody.
That's awesome.
And all 3 of them will make you laugh this season, and all 3 of them will break your heart. Like there's a lot, and the performances
Don't
out of
hurt
the 3
Jude.
of
I
them
got
were.
something. Jude. Oh no.
What's wrong? Don't hurt Jude. You
Yeah,
said?
he's the puppy of the bunch.
Nobody's safe on Hit the Floor.
That's
No,
very true.
They
Very
ain't,
true.
They ain't safe. Nobody's safe.
So real quick, I'm going to interrupt the show and go back to the fact, because I still want to have that competition with you guys,
All
right?
right.
Lord.
I'm going to test your knowledge, because I want to know
About what?
how much you guys know about each other.
About each
Okay.
other.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Wait, blue eyes. I just need to double check. All right, we're good.
I wore the blue to help him out.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, thanks.
So I have 5 questions for
This
each
is
of
gonna
you.
go horribly. Can you tell already?
Now I'm spilling water all over myself. Okay.
She is trembling. How little she knows about me.
So we have 5 questions. We're going to keep tabs. Whoever gets the most questions right, you guys get a gift certificate from some lovely people from Life Food Organic. Got to do a little plug because they've
Ooh,
been
we get
super
gifts?
amazing.
I'm winning this.
Valerie,
We hope we get gifts.
Yes.
yes. But yeah, they're in Santa Monica. They're in Hollywood. They've been kind enough to help Valerie and out with a project that we've been working on. So I want to give them a shout out and of course give you guys free stuff.
We won't
Yeah.
let you. We won't let you down.
Okay, cool. So this question is for Kat. All right, growing up, James LaRosa secretly loved Barbie dolls. Now, as an adult, he has said that he has the opportunity to create his own Devil Girl dolls. So, which doll is Kyle?
Which doll is Kyle?
Yep, if he named you as a Barbie, which Barbie doll name would you be?
Wait. Okay.
Malibu Barbie type of thing.
Yeah, like Malibu Barbie, would
Oh.
you be?
Streetwalker Barbie. I don't know.
Close. Is that your final answer?
Was this an actual Barbie that's out there?
No. It was an article that he had written.
Oh, shit.
It's an actual Barbie. I would love if this was an actual Barbie.
Well, James actually gave us Barbies for Christmas one year, and it had our names on it, Kyle and Yelena and all that.
Look
so,
at her talk through it because she doesn't have an answer. Once when I was 17. No, answer the question.
let's just say, was that close? I was close, wasn't I?
Close.
Redneck Barbie. I don't know.
No, but I'll let you tell her the answer since it is your Barbie.
I think I recall, but I wrote that a while ago. Was it stripper Barbie?
It
There
sure
you
was.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Do I
now,
get
like, oh, yeah.
Do I get a prize for knowing trivia about myself?
Yeah. You know what?
No,
you probably
no.
should.
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Stripper Barbie. That's
I'm ready.
amazing.
No, I'm glad that you failed first, so when I fail now.
Okay,
it'll
so
be
you're not
okay.
failing this time, is what you're saying.
That's oh yes, yes. You've talked me back into belief. I'm
All
ready.
right, James, for you. Aside from hit the
Triple
floor.
jointed.
Oh, Aside from hit the floor, name 2 network shows that Kat is known for.
Known for or in? Because she's known for One Tree Hill.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's known for, but she's in, and this is great trivia because I love it, but she's in Sex and the City.
Really?
Yes, you remembered that.
Hey.
Oh my god.
That's 2 times.
I mean, that counts.
That counts.
So James 1, Kat 0. Next.
It was a pivotal moment. It was a Carrie and Big scene, and she's like all up in the business.
It was my very first time to be an extra and my only time to be an extra. And I was a non-union little girl, and they were like, nope, you down here? No, go up there. And you stand right there. I'm like, in front of Big? Okay. And like literally they did the whole scene in front of me. I'm like, cool. And I'm like, I'm cold. I'm going downstairs. We were on a yacht in New York City. Hello.
Meanwhile, it's Sex and the City. Like
That's
to be
huge.
able to say
Yeah.
that you were on Sex and the City, I think
For
that's like one of the
sure.
greatest shows
I
of all time.
literally
Yeah.
was in the bathroom and on a cruise ship with with Sarah Jessica Parker, and I was like, "Hi, girls just want to have fun." Like, I was obsessed with you. Can I be you? Oh my god, can we do that dance together? And I just shut my mouth and I just said, "Hey." Like nowadays, I'd be like, "Oh my god, now listen, let's talk dance." You know,
exactly.
but you're a young little girl from Mississippi, barely stepped off the bus, and you just,
that shy cat.
yeah, that girl.
Okay,
Never.
the next
That
question
shy
is
flower.
for you, Kat.
For me, okay.
Good
Time to
And
redeem yourself.
Good luck, Cat.
I see.
What 2 characters does James describe himself to be most like? Out of all the characters on the show, who does he compare? Who do you think?
Why does James look confused?
I look confused because I don't know if I've ever committed to 2.
I don't
I
either.
bet
It was written.
It was
I-
written.
I
Yes,
bet
it was.
I can. I'll land on 2. I think I know what they are.
Okay.
Wait, so out of all the characters on the show,
Yep.
Can we
Which
give her a hint?
Which
think I
2 does he describe
No hint?
himself to be most like?
I want to say.
Come on.
I'm not looking at you. 'cause
I'll
you-
give
You're
you a
like a
hint.
witch. You'll
It's
get
a
it out of my
guy and a girl.
eyes.
One guy, one girl.
One guy and one girl.
Oh, there's hints now.
Oh, no, that's good because I would have just stayed with the men, but I get it now.
Yeah, that's great.
I want to say who he describes himself as, though?
Yes.
Most like, yeah.
Who he wants to be?
No. See, here she goes again. Just
Oh, my
answer the
Lord.
question. The show is taking a lot longer.
Oh,
now.
my Lord.
Okay. I think Sloane or I'm already got it wrong. And I'd say
Get the sounder ready, Alexis.
Derek.
Wah, wah,
Okay.
wah.
Who?
Pete and
There you go. I love
Yelena.
you.
I almost said Pete.
Why?
Why
Yeah,
those 2?
yeah.
Because he likes black women.
Because I love. Well, that's a great reason. For Pete, I think he's. Oh God, what was I'm trying to at the time. It's interesting
Changed.
over the course of.
I almost said Jude.
Because this was first season, and for first season, I think Pete is just first season he was really just a guy who was trying. He was a little sort of fried by life, and just kind of there was something about him that relationshipy wise was a bit happening for me.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, that's true.
and then and Yelena, there's people say like, how could you come up with that? You're such a nice guy. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
nice
fine.
guy, but my brain is fucking
Yeah.
cracked out.
Tony Soprano.
Well, honestly, I thought if I said Yelena, he'd be like, "Bitch, what?"
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I like your reason for Pete
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy.
Because I just want to be with Kimberly Elise. That's
There
why.
you go.
She's hot. I mean, I can't believe she's in. I mean, she's like.
I'm sorry.
You
you're
know
miming
what? Okay,
boobs.
She's
so
pushing the
anyway,
envelope.
what
I
instrument?
suck at this game.
James LaRosa,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
instrument can Kat play?
Instrument. Guitar.
His are way too easy. First of all, I've never read an article.
You didn't tip her?
I'm just-
Stripper?
you know.
Barbie?
I don't want some juice anyway. I'm
Okay. I think this
I'm
one.
gonna take all your juice.
gonna take our juice.
This one might be a little easy for you. Okay, what?
Oh God, don't give me that.
Now it's the remedial quiz
Yeah.
for Kat. What's his name?
Yeah.
Okay, somewhat. What's his birthday? What's James' birthday?
That's tough. Oh man.
The whole thing.
No,
No,
just the
just the
date.
date. The day.
September
Mm-hmm.
the.
Get it ready.
No, I'm ready.
Go.
The 14th.
Go ahead, Alexis.
No.
Wah,
I
wah.
got it wrong.
No, and I was even about to whisper it to you. I was like,
You missed it by 2 days.
16th.
The 12th.
The 12th. Fuck. Oh shit! I could.
she buys me presents.
Oh,
That's
man,
all that matters.
okay.
We're almost done. We're almost
God,
done.
I
Back
don't
on
put me
you,
on the
buddy.
spot. I
Okay.
never miss his birthday ever.
No, she's the best gift giver in the planet.
Okay, well,
you.
let's ask you the same question. When is
When's Kat's
stripper Barbie's birthday?
Total a blank. Let me save some time. I'm a total blank on her birthday
I'll
right
give
now.
you a hint. She's a Taurus.
I find astrology ridiculous. Like, I have no idea what that means.
I'll tell you something special about my birthday, and he'll get it now. It was the last day that we
Oh,
shot the
God damn
pilot,
it.
and my nephew was born.
That was.
April.
I can tell you everything else that happened on that day. Does that count? You
I
gave a phony
gave a phony
blowjob to
blowjob
Oscar.
to Oscar.
What? Wow.
Oh,
Why
yes,
was
I
it
did.
phony?
Well,
We had the sandwich.
This is Hit the Flow on cable on VH1.
Okay. You simulated
He
a
was
phony
literally
blowjob.
eating a sandwich, and I was underneath the desk. It was my birthday, and they start singing, and my Louis Vuittons are sticking out, and they start singing, "Happy birthday to you." I'm like, well, y'all at least could have given me something to blow out, like a candle down there. Right? And then, I'm not even joking, all day long, I'm like, I don't care, it's my birthday. I don't care, my nephew's about to be born. And right when we wrapped, at like 7:30, or when I wrapped, he was born.
Aww.
And that, I don't want to be like all cheesy.
On your birthday, wow.
On my birthday. And that was the last day of the pilot. And I said to him and all my other castmates, because we'd just only been working together for like, 2.5 weeks. And I said, this show's going to go. This is a good sign. And
What's
guess
his
what?
name?
Sam.
Sam.
Little
What's up,
Sam.
Sam?
Oh, yeah, Sam's a handful.
Aw.
The pictures of him.
I think we've already determined that you lost. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But I have one more question just because
Hey,
I want to ask it.
Wait.
What?
I got the month right, and I got 2 days later. I think that I
Get a half a
She never
point.
misses giving him a
She
gift.
gets
Yeah.
nothing.
So.
Yeah, well,
Nothing.
just because this is actually fun trivia that I don't even know if you know, but I'm going to ask James.
Okay.
Kat Bayless is featured on what wiki website for celebrity blank?
I know.
What body part?
I know this is gross.
So she's known
There's-
for
It's called
something.
Yeah, you know how
Celebrity
it's like,
blank.
you know how it's like Wiki Answers or Wiki this or Wikipedia, right?
Yeah.
It's called Wiki da 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 da, and it's a certain body part.
What's the da-da-da?
When you said it's gross.
Come on, I've never done porn.
Well,
Soft.
oh my
No, only on hit the floor.
I mean, my God, even my guesses are horrible. I'm gonna go with, but you say it's gross. I'm gonna say for some reason I want to say feet.
It is.
It is feet.
You are such a
Yes!
good. Yay!
I gave that away.
Feet aren't gross.
So
No,
you.
I know my feet are dancers' feet, and it's like,
They're
Dancers'
awful.
why do they
They're
want
so
to
bad.
get my
understand.
feet?
Yeah.
It's weird.
West side.
Listen, I know people with some terrible feet. Oh, he's gonna take me there. We're gonna
Thank
share it.
you. Look at all this I won.
Oh my god. Enjoy that.
I feel like you're such a winner.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because your answers and questions were.
Yeah, because you know me better and you're a good person.
Congratulations,
He's never going to
James.
talk to you ever again. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. I'm going to be fired.
I'll share my juice with you.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Oh!
Man juice.
What is happening?
No idea. I have no
I feel like
idea right
I feel
now.
like
I mean,
this
it's hit the floor. I mean,
Man,
I
this whole thing is gonna go viral. It's gonna take a whole other.
January 18th.
Welcome. I welcome to your first and I hope not your last day.
January 18th.
Lord. So any characters we've left out? Let's talk about Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Did he give up the coke? Is he still on drugs? Crack kills?
Derek is a guy who gets what he wants, and right now he wants Asha. He knows he fucked up with her, and the fans are they are all about the Dersha and all about but. Asha has somebody right now who might be standing in the way, and he might have killed a bitch. But I'm just saying.
Right, but you know what's crazy? So I watched that 10-minute preview, and of
Yeah.
course we see Asha. She's coming from a commercial audition, which interesting choice. We'll talk about that too. But anyways, and then we see German out there being that perfect. Oh baby, I love you. I'm so supportive. Here's a rose. And I was like,
Right.
murderer.
Well, but not only that, but the significance of he stole a rose. That was my favorite part at the end of the season 2. So he stole a rose at the end of season 2.
The
Like
white
he
rose.
picked it out and gave it to her, and so that's what so it's like a little tie,
Yeah.
tie. But my favorite at the end of season 2, they revealed that German was everyone was all crazy, whatever. But there was like this little contingent of people be like, he stole that flower. He did.
No, he
And
did.
he romantically takes it and give it to her, and everyone's like, someone needs to contact that florist. Wrong was done.
Oh, that floor's downtown, fake Boston.
Now he's like a flower thief and then a killer. Like it's like
Everyone's
That's
poopeless.
amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna find out the whys, the hows?
we the mystery of what happened really was such a great part of season 2 that I think if we came back and were like little bitches about it and we're like, we're just gonna string this along forever and try and trick you, whatever. German did it. He did it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm confirming for you now. This is
Yeah.
not some
Right.
big
Oh, yeah.
elaborate what have you. And you know, when I decided that it would be German, what I really love the idea of is someone who did something really, really crazy, and the only person that knows it is himself, and he's kind of around us. And the characters on Hit the Floor, even the ones who are really bad, people love. They know they love the way that the actors play even the worst characters. Worst behaved characters, people love them. So now you have somebody who's completely a wild card, who's done something crazy, who is amongst us. And so season 3 really is about why he did it. What's his state of mind? Was it a good reason? Was it a bad reason? Is he crazy? Is there something else going on? That is something that we really, really get into. And it's
nice.
Jonathan McDaniel is phenomenal this season as German. He's another, I'm telling you, season 3 is really, we've been pushing the cast, and I've been working with them now a couple seasons, and seeing what they can do and seeing what their strengths are, and going, for me, it's funny to say they're my Barbies, they're my Devil Girl Barbies, but really I love playing with them. They're these actors I really love, and if these two people go together, and what can I do? And pushing them, and I really feel like they have fun with it. They're this, it's a playground. And so Jonathan is fantastic. And German storyline, don't sleep on it. Cause
Oh, no. He's fantastic this year. You're going to be blown away. I mean, he really is. I mean, everybody is. I hate saying that, but they are.
We'll get to everybody.
Yeah, we'll get to everybody.
German, did y'all...
Oh, see.
Party foul.
Don't act like it didn't happen.
It didn't break. It didn't break.
I won something.
Yeah. Please. He reads about me every night because he's obsessed with Stripper Barbie.
I'll clean that up later.
Did y'all know it was gonna be German? I mean,
no, that was totally unexpected.
We didn't either. We all found out at the same time.
Right.
Y'all were there.
We were there.
Yeah.
It was crazy because me being there, I got to see all the cast, and literally everybody was like this.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knew.
Oh,
it was
yeah. I mean, at first it looked like it was Asha because of the card and her name was on it, and I'm like, no. And then it showed his face. I'm like, it was and then I'm
he wasn't even there. That's what
I know, but they had him on.
But I will
live
say,
stream.
Okay, I'll come back to that. Go ahead.
No, I was like, after that, did he call you and be like, am I fired? Am I going to be fired?
Hit the Floor is the kind of show where you literally can murder someone and be like, hey, I'll see you on Tuesday, and they'll just kind of show up. We did talk about after the fact, because you do wonder, where do you go from here? And
right.
So I was like, well, here's where you go from here. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
But just to go back to what you were saying with, at first you saw it was Asha on the envelope.
Yeah.
That's a story in and of itself. What the fuck was her name doing on a red envelope? And what's
the
German
name?
Yeah,
so
what's
true.
going on there? Another thing that we will deliver on. So I mean, we try not to play with the audience. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love that you can, get them invested in the story and have it be juicy and whatever. But every single question that we ask on the show, we answer. We're not Lost, where we're just a bunch of mystery and good luck to you figuring it out. After the show's off the air, you're you answered these 7,000 questions.
Right.
Not us.
What about Pete and Sloan? So I'll let you go ahead and answer question two.
Hey.
No, say Pete and Sloan. So now that they're back together, is Pete actually, because in this first 10-minute preview, they're obviously about to get it on.
Hot and
Everything's
heavy.
happy and whatever, but he did a lot of wrong. So do we get to see him try to at least earn and redeem himself? Or is Sloan just like, hey?
Well, I feel like in season 2, there was a really great moment of redemption for him and Sloan, where in the hotel room where he really owned up to the fact that he felt horrible that he abandoned her, but that in fact that strongest thing he ever did was not going after her because he was a mess.
Yeah.
Now, and that that brought them back together. I think their issue in season 3 really is going to be that Sloan pissed off the wrong dude.
Yeah.
She spent a whole season investigating somebody who doesn't want to be investigated, and I love when she's Sloan just walks out of the arena and she's like, la di da, who gave you the evidence, Sloan Hayes? She's like, I'll step into doo doo. And Oscar's not an idle threat kind of guy, and so you've got Sloan in this position where someone big and bad who's done bad things is after her, and Pete, meanwhile, it's his fault that Lionel is in the chair. She's the boss, and because he's the one that brought Lionel there. So it's and Lionel's not going to be big fun party for Pete and Sloan either. She said last season, "I hate you, Sloan Hayes. I hate you. Now I'm your boss." So
It's just messy.
hit the floor is very messy. Season 3.
Is, but it's a good messy, and you know,
addictive.
Yelena can't stand anybody being over her, you know, and that's what you're gonna see a lot of too. You know,
Perhaps, who knows?
I mean, maybe.
January 18th.
Yeah. Well, we have time for I think one more question. Do one of you guys have a question?
Real
fast?
quick. Do not kill Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see the vibe. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't get rid of Rob.
Wait,
Wait, what?
The vibe is killing Rob?
You mean his leg?
In the 12-minute
Uh-huh.
intro, when Lionel walks in and he's trying to get a vibe with her, like, yo, what's up? And she's
Right.
like, and then she talked to Elena.
Right.
And was like, he might not even be here. So, you can see it online.
Right, but don't kill him. Did Lionel have a knife? What's gonna happen to Terrence?
I mean, just kill him off the show. I mean, just where he's not like you did Rick Fox. And then second,
Oh, Rick's still in there.
Rick isn't dead. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Rick's ain't dead.
Listen, Rob and Logan have fabulous chemistry, and it's. I think you'll just have to watch.
And last thing is, when you start writing for next season, make sure you write AFTERBUZZ into the script.
Right.
And put some devil girls on the couch.
Got it.
Yeah.
Speaking of devil
sounds
girls,
good. We take requests. Perfect.
we have. You saw one of the dances.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty insane this year, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's-
I don't
it's-
think I'm allowed to talk about it.
Well,
I
I
got
mean-
photos though. Whenever you all let me leak them,
Well,
I'll be like,
Listen, there were fans out there watching us in Venice Beach, and there was nothing we could do about them posting. And we're like, whatever. Any publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Meanwhile, I was like, but you just had to.
He couldn't do anything about it. You know, it's out there. But I want to say that everyone stepped up their game even more this year. And I'm like, how can you beat season 1, season 2? But the dances, they're all different. They're all amazing. They're all wetter, wilder, sexier. Maybe.
They're tied into the story on the show a
Yes.
lot tighter, and so there's a lot
Yeah.
more sort of at stake and sort of drama within the dance, and you know with the styles that we have them do, and we're breaking some molds.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a couple that are two of my favorite dances we've ever done. You know, like where you completely forget you're watching your own show and that you filmed it and that whatever. You're just like watching this and you're just blown away. So what they can do, I just sit by and go.
Is there a
Damn.
specific episode that maybe we can look out for those dances?
You gotta watch all of them.
You got-
Of course, we will.
Because we're gonna come back and we're gonna say what was your favorite.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do some research on all 3 of you, and we're gonna play a little game, and I have some prizes. Okay.
that's easy. We got
What
that.
kind of wiki feed you got? All right.
I love you, Asha.
oh my goodness. Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much
Are you
for
kidding
coming
me?
by. We love
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you for
We love
having
being
us.
here. I love being in my old home, my old stomping ground. Love you, AfterBuzz. Buzz you later.
We're not.
Oh wait, no, we ain't done. I mean, hello. I wanted to say
You
it.
might be cueing people in the wrong sort of way. If you know what I'm saying.
Sorry, guys out there. You just, have to.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our extra. I can talk, you guys. Outro. I'm trying to say exit and outro. That's what we're gonna do our outro. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to think because you have a beautiful voice. I'm making you do a vocal something or other.
Oh.
You're gonna sing us something out. But in the meantime, we'll sign off. So you think of a good song to say goodbye. So I put her on the spot.
Yeah.
So I'm Alikona Bradford. You can follow me at Boys and Beauty 01. Make sure you find me on YouTube. I have a channel called Boys and Beauty where I host a weekly webisode in my bubble bath. So definitely join me for
I
that.
just found out. Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. You better subscribe to
I
my
gotta save
channel.
some of that lotion.
Yeah.
Give an explosion. I'm not in anybody's bubble bath or bathtub.
But she got a nice
But you
Instagram,
can follow
though.
me on all social media at Janeisha_Miss VI.
I'm at Cameron Penny on Instagram. Catch us here every Monday night for the Hit the Floor after show.
Yes.
January 18th.
I'm gonna let James say goodbye next.
Goodbye. At James LaRosa everywhere.
At Hot Italian Stallion. And I'm at Kat Bayless on Instagram and Twitter.
And go ahead, give me a real good, I don't know, something.
Give me some inspiration.
And sing. Ba, 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 ba.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? AfterBuzz TV. That's where we are.
January
I'll
18th.
take it. That's right. January 18th. We will see you guys then. Don't forget to catch us on the after show here on AfterBuzz TV.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
January 18th.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.